What if I told you that disappearing could be the most powerful transformation of your life? Not in a criminal sense, not as an escape from responsibility, but as a way to silence the noise, rebuild yourself, and come back unrecognizable, not just to others, but to yourself. The world won't hand you a fresh start. You have to take it. Because there comes a point when you realize the person you are today is not the person you were meant to be. The life you're living is not the life you truly desire. And in that moment, you have two choices. Stay trapped in the same cycle, making the same mistakes. Vanish, rebuild, and return as a force no one saw coming. Which one will you choose? Let's begin. Introduction. Why this matters. The greatest transformations in history didn't happen in the spotlight. They happened in silence. Every great thinker, leader, artist, and entrepreneur you admire has a hidden chapter in their story, one that no one talks about: the time they disappeared. When Michael Jordan left basketball, he returned as a legend. When Steve Jobs was exiled from Apple, he vanished, only to come back and change the world. When Buddha abandoned his old life, he re-emerged enlightened. And yet, in today's world, people fear going silent. They fear being forgotten. They fear missing out. But here's the truth. If you want to reinvent yourself, you must be willing to disappear. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. Step 1. Cut off the noise. Why you must disconnect. The first step is to cut off all distractions. Social media is filled with endless comparisons and meaningless drama. Toxic relationships, the people who hold you back or drain your energy. Mindless entertainment, Netflix marathons, doom scrolling, distractions that lead nowhere. Because as long as you are plugged into the old world, you cannot create a new one. This doesn't mean you delete everything overnight. Instead, start fading out. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Reduce your screen time little by little. Say no to distractions that don't serve you. If someone asks where you've been, just say, "I'm working on something important." Because you are. You're working on yourself. Step 2. Create a blueprint for the new you. Vanishing is useless unless you have a vision for your return. Ask yourself, who do I want to become? What skills do I need to master? What kind of life do I want to live? Want to be stronger? Build a training plan. Want to be wiser? Read, research, and expand your mind. Want to be financially free? Learn, invest, and create. Write this down. Be specific. Because the clearer your vision, the more powerful your transformation. This step separates those who simply disappear from those who return as legends. Step 3. Enter training mode. The work begins. This is where most people fail, because vanishing alone is not enough. You must now do the work. If you want to be physically strong, hit the gym like a warrior in exile. If you want to be mentally sharp, read books, take courses, and absorb wisdom. If you want to master a craft, practice obsessively in solitude. The reason transformation is rare is because this part is hard. There's no applause, no validation. No one is checking in on you. Just you and the grind. But this is the phase that separates the average from the unstoppable. Because once you've put in the work, once you've rebuilt yourself from the ground up, then you're ready for the comeback. Step 4. Make your comeback return unrecognizable. Once you've leveled up in silence, something incredible happens. People won't recognize you. They'll ask, "Where have you been? You look different. What happened to you?" And you'll just smile, because they'll never understand the nights you spent working on yourself. They won't see the battles you fought in the dark. They won't know the discipline, the struggle, or the fire that forged you. But that's the beauty of it. The greatest transformations don't need an audience. Because when you truly change, Your actions will speak louder than words. Now, let me ask you, if you could vanish today and return in 1 year as a completely new person, what is the one thing you'd want to master? Drop it in the comments below. Say it out loud. Type it. Make it real. And if this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this journey is just beginning. Conclusion. Listen closely. The world does not reward hesitation. The world does not wait for you to be ready. The world only responds to those who take action. So if you feel lost, if you feel stuck, if you know deep down that you were meant for more, then this is your sign. Go silent. Do the work. And come back as a version of yourself that no one saw coming. Because in the end, the world will always remember your comeback. But first, you must vanish.